You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Evening, guys, and welcome to the Breakdown. I'm your host, Christina Carmel, and good evening. Now, this show is all about great guests, good vibes, and great topics. We are going to be talking to the best of the best in all industries, and we're going to talk about all things, events, people, gossip, everything. So make sure you guys tune in because this hour is going to be very, very special. And I have two special people to join me for this conversation today. We have Handsomefellah and Blac Volta. What up?
What's going on, man? What's good?
How are you guys feeling this evening?
Amazing. I'm alright.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So I want to pick your brains on all things nightlife because obviously Handsomefellah, you're a DJ. Blac Volta, you are what do you call yourself? Like a nightlife blogger, nightlife connoisseur. What we saying?
I'm just a storyteller. That's it. I just tell the stories up now.
He's changed, salary increase. He's changed.
Come on, man.
Taxes is different. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about nightlife. I want you guys to tell us the places to go. Right, places to go. Ghana December. We all know about Ghana December. Yeah, we all know about that. You don't need to hype it up. Why should people come in December? We're going to talk about all these things, but we're going to take a music break and we are going to be back and we are going to be talking to our guests. So join in, guys, because this is going to be a special show.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
And we are back. So, we want to ask, remember, guys, we are on Twitter and Instagram, and we want to ask, what is your favorite places to go this December? Where are you looking forward to go? What clubs, what events? So make sure that you answer the question on Twitter. It is enjoyment_radio. We want to hear from you. Let's get interactive. And we have the best people to answer the questions. So if you have a favorite place you want to go, these are the best people to give you the information. How much is admission fee? How much is taxi to get there? Where's the best? Is it dress code? Heels or slippers? Because that's always another one too for the ladies. Heels or slippers. But before we get into that, I want to talk about Global Citizen. Everybody say I feel like, what do you guys think of Global Citizen Festival before I say what I think?
So with Global Citizen, for me, I literally just came off the plane from London on that day. So literally just came through, and what I can actually say about Global Citizen is that it set an energy going forward towards December.
Yeah, it did.
Like everything from even people management to locking down the area in a suit, the Independence Square.
Oh yeah,
everything was 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Security, 10 out of 10. Hospitality, 10 out of 10. And the one thing I liked about the hospitality is that it's the locals. It was the local people.
Yeah.
Those Ghanaians that were doing it. Ghanaian brands were working on it. And I liked the community in regards to the bar managers, the bar owners.
Yeah.
Having their bartenders, the top end bartenders, so whole type front back, sandbox for the food and stuff like that. It was just just something beautiful to be a part of, and we were all a part of history. We made history that day.
No, we did, and we did it seamlessly. It was so easy. I love the fact that drinks were flowing.
Yeah, you're in VVIP, innit?
Yeah. Food was flowing, and it was not restrictive.
Yeah.
Everybody could network because everybody was you could literally walk up to the president. He was literally sitting there with his people. It was not restrictive. You know, you could really enjoy and interact as opposed to, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but some events that will do, I can see your face, but Blac Volta is laughing already, where some events will do VIP and then VVIP.
Yeah.
And then you think
instead of getting a Hennessy VS in VVIP,
yeah, you think you go
XO.
to VIP and you've made it, and then you see people in the corner enjoying, and you realize that you're not in the right section.
This is it, this is it.
You realize you're not in the right section. Blac Volta, what did you think of Global Citizen?
I share the same sentiments with Handsome Fella. I think straight from production, security, in terms of even how people even got tickets. You understand? They really set the tone. Prior to the event, I think like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to the event, my issue was they were making a lot of noise about it. You understand? If you realize there wasn't a lot of noise about Global Citizen
That's
1 week or
true.
two, it was just a flyer that was just going around. But then when I got close, I worked with them. So the thing was, it's a charity event, you understand? And for executing some of these events at these magnitudes, right? It's not really about making the noise. You understand? It's not really about making the fanfare and all that. They executed properly.
Yes.
They flew in their technicians to come and fix the stage, the lighting, the sound, the protocols were on point. And one thing I liked about the event was everybody that went in there from a nightlife perspective was looking at different things. I was looking, because I'm more of a visual person,
Yeah.
I was looking at the camera and how the drone shots were going. You understand?
Crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
And some of the DJs were, I was standing with a DJ, was Kojo Manuel and then Mike Smith. They were also talking about the sound, quality of the sound.
What did they say? It was sharp?
They said it was amazing.
No way.
Yeah, so there are just a few. I feel like there were so many things that a lot of us took away from that particular event. Notwithstanding the networking was amazing at the VIP. Everybody,
true,
if you realize, everybody who needed to be there was there.
Yeah.
If you think about it, everybody that needed to be there was there.
Say it again.
So,
Say it
so
again.
it was an amazing event.
That was the best bit of that. That to me, and it was free. It was free. Like that to me is like the craziest thing. The fact that like everybody that needed to be there was there, and it was free, and it was executed so seamlessly.
And the thing that you realize, most Ghanaians don't like to go for free events. If you think about it, because they feel like it's gonna be rowdy. It's not that kind of. But you realize with Global Citizen, it was a free event. However, to earn that ticket, the things you'd have to do to earn that ticket.
We'll be sweeping streets.
You understand? And
cleaning.
you understand? So
lucky that
before
you have
catch
to
a
give
whale.
blood
so
or something.
anybody
Catch
who
a
actually
fish.
got the ticket to get into Global Citizen actually earned the ticket. They wanted to be there. That's why they were
that's
there.
nice.
You understand? So it was the right crowd. Although it was a free event, it was the right crowd for the particular event. So it was amazing.
No, do you think it this is the big one? Because obviously there's a lot of like talk about the budget. Like people actually are the accountants and they know. Like a lot of people were throwing around figures, and I'm like, how do you
But
know?
you know what? Like, for those people that are throwing around figures and being quote unquote accountants, instead of you to just enjoy being a part of something that is even bigger than what they're on, you can't just be worrying about facts and figures like that. The fact is, you're there. Someone else ain't.
Yeah.
What you need to figure out is either how you can do better in your industry, or what do I need to do less of, what do I need to do more of, instead of like, oh, I feel like that stage cost like $200 million, or they could have gone for a cheap option like that. Because I've seen, even when I was at Global Citizen, I actually overheard certain conversations like that. And I was like, well, just be in the moment, like.
So what people were already like questioning what it took to put it together.
Yeah, but you know how people be like, they can be talkative sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But that's like obviously the meticulous kind of people, innit? But for me personally, as an MC, DJ, and as a consumer, going to Global Citizen, being in that network of people, these people, we can't even see them on an everyday basis. Everyone that needs to be there, like you said, was there.
Yeah.
Make use of the time of which you had there and be productive with it. I know I did. Like, I was calm. Like, it was
But the thing is, I feel like also that I think we cannot deny that there was money that went into that. Like,
Facts.
we cannot ignore the fact. And I think for me, it's always, in a way, it's good to review if you're ready to make change. Because there's no point reviewing the numbers if you know you can't deliver. So my thing is like, review the numbers if you are going to go back and see where you're pulling investors from for your own, or or what you have to do to level up. But for me, it's like, don't do it because you're just hating You know, when it's 2 million, and how many people have 2 million, and investors, and is it charity? And so then, if it's a charity event, then the money.
Where's the money coming from?
Yeah, and then all of this other
Those
stuff.
even talks about the artists and that, like if they got paid or not. Like,
yes, there was.
So this is I'll call it Catty Accra. Like Accra just be Accra.
Not Caddy Accra. I love that.
Like, it's literally like it happens, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like when they see something of a magnitude which is not of them, and they don't really know how to, you know, kind of muster it.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be questions thrown about to be like, oh, but how did he get there, or how did she get there?
But that's a mentality change that we should also have.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
I realize that a lot of us within the event, festival, nightlife space, if something is going on really well, we start pointing fingers at how the thing actually.
Yeah.
It's
and it's
doing well because it's
inachievable.
getting exposure, or the person's getting investment, or the person. But why don't you just enjoy the people for what they are doing? You
This is
understand?
it.
And
Celebrate.
and then sometimes too, you need to also accept that people are really very disciplined in what they do. You understand?
There
They're
you go.
disciplined.
Oh, today you're talking. There you go.
Understand? There are some people that are very disciplined
And take
in
their
what,
stuff
and take
seriously.
their stuff seriously. You understand? So if you see them really doing well, it's not everything is not just about money. People throwing money and things like that. The Global Citizen event, there's no denying there was a lot of money pumped into it.
Facts.
You can't deny that. You can see it.
Yeah, you can see it,
Yeah.
but there are also things that you could also take away from that event that where it's like, you know what, this is easy. This is easy for me to achieve for any event that I want to go to. You understand?
Well, let me not say it's not hard, but I think the key that you said here is discipline.
Yeah.
Because what you see is somebody who has, or a team of people who have taken their time to really plan this thing out. Even though the tickets were free, it was planned to a T.
And if you don't know, almost like 80% of the execution were done by Ghanaians.
Yes.
Yes. So the runners were Ghanaians, the media team were Ghanaians.
Yes, I know the sound guys. Yeah.
Everything was, so there is the expertise actually.
But do you know what they said about that? When you pay Ghanaians properly, they work.
You see what I mean?
That's what it was trending. Yeah, that's
mean?
what they were saying.
Like, come on.
Which is such a shame.
Like, it is a shame. And like, it's actually annoying as well, because these guys work hard within their field, whether it be media, whether it be hospitality, whether it be, I don't know, like even being a cleaner, like it's still an expertise. You know what I'm saying?
No, we
don't need to be worried about
the
what
people
they do.
are here, like the professionals and the people who are delivering. It's never. I've always said it's never been that we cannot.
Yeah.
I don't know what other factors are involved, but it's never been that we cannot. Do you think it has applied pressure?
A little bit.
I think it has for it has, you understand? It depends on where you're sitting. You understand?
Okay.
If you are an upcoming MC and you look at someone like what Kojo Manoa did on that stage, and then you go like, if this is the bar, if that's the bar, I'm not going below it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Someone like DJ Mike Smith. DJ Mike Smith was doing a tour. In the US. They flew him for him to come
back to really?
for that particular event. You understand? So my thing is, I think for whatever space that you are in, if you look at how Global Citizen was executed, and you fall in a particular space and you go like, no, this is something that I really want to attain. You understand? It's an individual thing. You understand? It's not. I don't feel like it's like a collective thing to actually go like, you know, this is how we should be throwing our events going forward and stuff like that. But in your own small space and stuff like that, you can do better. You understand? For the collective whole.
Facts.
What do you want to see? Because obviously you guys are you guys are literally nightlife itself. Like if there was a picture of nightlife, it'd be you two there. You don't even stay inside. So what, you've seen it all. What do you want to see more of that you can take from Global Citizen?
I think one, I think security.
Better security
At events. Value for money.
Okay.
Although it was a free event, but value for money within like concerts and stuff like that. I've been to a number of concerts within GH. but it's not worth the money that I went to spend. You understand? But Global Citizen felt like, even if I had paid for that event,
You would, yeah.
I would have feel like I would
yes,
I would feel like yes, I would have gotten something from that particular event. That's one thing, and then I just feel like it should be more experiential, more of the events and festivals and concerts. We are moving away from the fact that you just come and give us Peru para and then tell us to buy a cocktail and all that. You understand? Yes, you understand. Mine is attach some value to the drinks, the whatever that you are selling to me at your concerts, your events, your festivals, and then that will draw me to actually come for those particular events. So it should be more experiential. That's what I was saying.
Oh, you've dropped some gems. You've really dropped some gems. I'm coming to you, sir.
I'm not even running. I'm good.
What would you want to see more of that you can take from Global Citizen?
I just want to see a lot more like creativity in nightlife, like especially like in events, like festivals, stuff like that. Like even down to setup, like the setup, the stage for Global Citizen, 10 out of 10. But you can also be you can be even more creative and still have the same impact as Global Citizen. So that side of things, I want to see a change in that. In regards to like music, definitely want to see a change in that, because as much as I'm an MC and a DJ, there's been times where it just seems a bit samey. I'm not sure. Like,
what do you mean in terms of like the acts or
like, either the acts or there's like either the acts or the same like artists that will come through, or like the same music that will be playing. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's another thing that we need to talk about that.
Yeah,
I think we need to start opening these doors a little bit, because I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, and I've actually never really thought about it, but now that you've said it, I've realized it. It really is the same. It really is this like the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
The same heavy hitters. But obviously, I like from a marketing perspective, I think that's why that happens.
Even from a business perspective, I mean, if you're running a business, see how difficult it is to run a business in Ghana.
Yeah.
I mean, I said this even about not to digress, but I said this about day parties and the fact that day parties in Accra don't start till like 7 p.m. You get it?
7:30.
You get it? It's a business thing. You understand? Will people pay at the door, or will people pay more if you bring an underground artist to headline your event? You understand? They would rather want to see the circle there. So most of these decisions, these decisions are the main factors are it's coming from a business standpoint. I want to make. I've put in X. I should make X plus 2. You understand? So it's not really the events, the parties are not looking creatively. You understand? First of all, they are looking at it as a business. First and foremost, before they look at you as a creative thing.
Yeah.
That's really something. I think we need to really look at that, because we need to allow for all the rest to come up. Because how do they get to that top position where they are getting booked for Global Citizen if we don't want to book them for our day parties? Common day party. Common day party. But guys, we are still in the conversation with Handsomefellah and Blac Volta, and we are talking about Ghana nightlife. Remember, you can engage in the conversation via Twitter at enjoyment_radio, and we are asking you this December, where do you want to go? What places are you looking forward to seeing? Who are you looking forward to seeing? And what events do you really want to go to? We want to know. So just in case you have any like questions or you want anything answered, these two are the best two that can help you.
Come on.
So we're going to take a little commercial break. But when we are back, we are going to continue the conversation. So stay tuned in. Let's go.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Guys, and we are back. You guys are tuned in to the Breakdown Show. So I've been going through you guys' what do we call this? You guys' tweets about where to go this December. Where is everybody looking for it to go in? And can you believe, guys, Tropical Fiesta. Club Onyx Really, is everybody just saying that because it's enjoyment radio, or is this like genuinely like where everybody really really wants to go? Have you guys been to Tropical Fiesta?
No, I haven't.
You
I
guys
saw last year. Last year was big, but this year I'm not missing that party though.
No, this year you guys definitely have to go. It's gonna be a 2-day crazy event.
2 days.
It's 2 days. I think last year was like 3.
It's
I think-
where's the Treasure Island, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
Outside of Accra.
I've never been.
Been and down.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it
I
out.
think this one is gonna be vibes. But make sure you guys continue to tweet because I really want to know actually where you guys want to go, and maybe I'll see if I can pull up media. I don't like going out, but
Hey,
I really don't.
you need
I
to
really
come
do.
outside.
I mean, you know, I
Get
don't
some
really like
fresh air.
going out.
It's true though. It's
I
true.
really don't. I think sometimes it just gets too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets too much. Sometimes it gets repetitive.
Yeah. Definitely.
And somebody said this to me years ago. So when I first started coming to Ghana, people were like leaving and they were like, like Ghana, it gets repetitive. And I never understood. And people used to say same faces. And I never used to understand till now I live in Ghana. Yeah. Yeah. Same faces. It gets repetitive sometimes and it gets a lot.
Yeah.
Where did I go to that I had to leave? This is the first time I've ever went to an event and I've left. That's not me. I'm till the end. Soldier. But I left. Where did I go? Oh, Stormzy's party. Murky and Small God
Beach Friday.
friends.
Yeah, I
Small
was
God and
in
friends
London.
with Murky. When
Stormzy went
Stormzy
to
from Front Back.
Oh,
The front back party.
The Storms the front back.
Oh my God.
Everybody was there.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It like
People.
things like that gets a bit too much.
Hey.
The thing is, and it gets like obviously I wasn't about because I was in London, but I saw from what I saw it was very very samey and very very like I don't know. It's just a bit sometimes a bit like just too
It
much
was,
claustrophobia.
There were so many people, and I had got there early, which is like 1:30, which
That's
is
early.
not
That's
even
very-
early.
That's early.
That's when, but normally that's when things like kick off.
Very early.
Oh yeah.
That's early, yeah.
That's
That's
early
when
in
things
Ghana
kick
now.
off. Oh my goodness, people!
Yeah.
I had to leave.
If your
It was
network is
too
powerful, then
much.
yeah, like, and obviously you got probably one of the biggest rappers in the UK coming to your
Oh, it was-
establishment.
but when it's like that, can you really enjoy?
No,
You
I
can't.
don't think I can.
No.
Even as
No.
someone so if I was working that event, I don't think I'll enjoy it either. If I was coming as a
You wouldn't be
consumer.
able to move to work the room anyways, even though they
Exactly.
opened the back. You would. There's nowhere to. It was like, excuse me. It was
And
too
then everyone's
much.
trying to hitch up with like the people them like with
And then
Stormzy
because
and
obviously
Stormy and
the way they do the table, sometimes you have, when it's like on the ground,
yeah
they do it like the seats and everything is all low, so it's like, and it's in the middle, so it's like you have to walk around people to. It's like a maze.
yeah.
It was no, it was too much.
Like taking like 2 hours to get a drink and all you want
I'm
is Bella
telling
Aqua
you,
and
to go to toilet,
weird.
it's like walking from here to Tema just to go
It's
to
like
the
lining up for Afro Nation and it's weird like.
So let's talk about December in Ghana.
Yeah.
Do you think it's over? This is a good one. Do you think it's overhyped? What did you say there? Talk
Tag.
in the mic. Talk in the mic. To be honest.
No, it's not. It's not. I feel like every single year, December opens us up, it opens itself up to a lot of opportunities, right? If you're a consumer, right, it may look like it's probably overhyped. You get it? But if you're neck deep within nightlife and you've been working like probably the whole year, you are really looking forward to December.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Every single December comes with its own theme. You get what I'm saying? Year of return last year with COVID and stuff like that. This year is going to be crazier. You get me? Almost 600,000, 700,000 people coming into the country. You get it? Where you were last year or beginning of year is not where you are right now. You understand? So I feel like you embrace this December differently. You understand? So it's just how you embrace and how you look forward to December. But I don't think it's overhyped. It's not overhyped. A lot of things that happen in December. It's never overhyped.
Yeah.
But what of the ticket prices, because that's a factor that affects December.
You mean like
The
plane
flights. Yeah, the ticket prices for the flights. Because that's what affects December. So then, because that then affects how many people come into Accra.
Even like the currency exchange as well. Like those things that we don't really think about. Like, yeah, the traveling and paying for that. Like even like the exchange rate has been fluctuating for what, the past 3 weeks?
Hey, the prices, the dollar.
Yeah, the dollar's gone up and down. Pound's gone up and down. City just be citying whenever it needs to. Like, yeah, like it. These are things you have to really thinking about, and I feel like it actually adds to the experience of
that's
December.
why.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
then you have the pre-hype of, oh, Accra's gonna be packed. Accra's gonna be wild. Accra's gonna be there. Because I feel like that's what happened last year, but a lot of people actually didn't come because remember they announced this vaccine thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of people was like, oh no. So then it kind of like the estimation of people that were supposed to be there in Accra wasn't. But then at the same time, it was packed.
That was right.
At one point, I said, hey.
Yeah.
And so with now, I'm thinking December, ticket prices for those, I don't know what it is for Americans, but for the UK,
Yeah, we're looking at
it's
£2,000.
£2,000.
Yeah.
And what if you've realized, if you put your eye to the ground, you've realized there are a lot more foreigners in Ghana now.
Yeah.
So what they are doing now is a lot of them are getting, like, most of them have remote roles, so they can work anywhere in the world. So what they're doing is they are coming to Ghana earlier than December.
Yeah.
Coming in, getting apartments, getting used to how the culture and stuff are, and getting ready for December. So
That's
most of them are
smart.
not really coming in December. They're already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand? And then putting their things right for.
That's smart.
December.
Well, that's a gem.
Like,
Because actually November prices is like, well, don't quote me now, but I remember last year it was about 1,000 and you could squeeze about, depending, you could get it for like 800. This is pounds, so don't ask me about dollars. So it's about 800. I don't know about now though.
yeah, I think November now you're looking at least £18, like to get it on a one way. Like on a one way, you're not looking at spending no less than like £900 on a one way.
That is
As in, you're not even coming
crazy.
back. Like you're just
You don't know how you're getting
like,
back.
You know how it's weird.
You don't know how
mad.
you're getting back. You just know that you're
So
here.
you better settle here, boy. December's gonna be Decembering, man. It's gonna be a madness. We've got how many 67 plus events.
No.
That you two are booked for.
No,
Oh.
not currently. The events list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So far.
So far.
Oh, okay. So, how many bookings have you got so far?
I can say that I've got. Is that including my residencies as well?
Do all of them. Combine all of them together.
20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm not even talking about the damn I have an event phone call.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I need to call an MC. Them ones, even them ones within that is gonna be in and out. Like last year, I was working every single day.
That's what's gonna
Yes.
happen.
Every single day. From the 1st to like the 7th of February is when I actually could chill. Even then, I wasn't chilling because I still had residencies. So yeah, we'll say solid 20,
That's a lot.
and then
Oh, really?
the phone calls are
It's
coming.
compared to like how many events I can think of. Because what I was gonna ask you guys next is, can we look forward to any surprises, any new events that you guys know of that is gonna be different to what we've experienced?
There are going to be a lot of them. Most of them are either going to be. There are going to be a lot of brunches in Accra.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say,
And
is it
it's a-
actually in the day?
Yes, it's gonna be day.
Yes.
Not actual. No, but it's gonna be day parties. You
In
guys should
the
look.
day.
Yes, in the day.
Please.
In the
Can
day.
you enforce?
And you
Yeah,
see,
'cause it doesn't
make
you see,
sense.
the thing is, with Christmas, right, and December, the parties and the events, right, the way they are structured, it's not Ghanaians. It's not. They keep saying, but the Christmas in December is not for Ghanaians.
It's
right?
not.
It's for us.
Yes,
It's not.
It's for
not.
us, man.
you understand. It's for the
Without
people who are.
getting too political, I think the whole thing is not designed.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
just my
it's
opinion.
just not. It's just not for and the people who are coming from the diaspora are more they are not they like the brunches, the day
in
events,
the day.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
I
that.
like
so
to-
let's
I
get drunk
like-
in the day and then go to sleep and then come out at night.
Yeah, so there
Like,
are going to be more day parties. Shout out to Rose Sundays. You guys should check that out.
Look at this little plug.
plug it in.
There are going to be more day parties. There are also going to be more events around alternative music, like Alte, like EDM. The music is going to change. There are going to be dance hall events, and there are going to be more parties outside of Accra. A lot of beach parties. Look out for there's a really big beach party happening in Kokrobite this December.
Is it?
That's one of my 20. Yeah.
You are tuning into Enjoyment Radio, music for us, by us.
Guys, you've been tuned into the breakdown, and you can catch us each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. with all different kinds of guests. Thank you for tuning in, and we will be back again next week. Bye.
Cheers.
Shit.